Okay. I am all over the place. Football went long. Football got exciting there for a bit, and I kind of got distracted and lost track of time. So we're doing this thing on the fly. Hopefully this race is not started yet, or else that would suck. It said 10:45. It's 10:41 currently. So according to this, we should have about 5 minutes. Oh, looks like I got here just in time. Let's go, baby. As I do every night. Daniel Barry, Sports Highlights. Welcome. Alright, you guys improved last night. Only about 65% of you were wrong. Is tonight the night for Pizza Hut Racing? Remember, vote yes if you want to be right. If you want to be wrong and vote no, then I guess you can vote no. It's the United States of America, and you can do what you want. Or Australia, or New Zealand. Anyways, as I said, kind of a last minute thing. I apologize for being so late. My pick for the win, pick for the podium, obviously Pizza Hut Racing to get a podium. Winner, I'm going to go Feeney to win the race, Feeney to win the championship. Denver, welcome. I gotta get a hat. I just remembered. He'll be out of position number 25 to start this race. He's got a ton of pace, so let's see what he can do with it. David Reynolds out of position number 23. Aaron Cameron was blindingly fast yesterday. Ended up eating some concrete wall down there at turn 3. Austin Cindric, Daytona 500 winner alongside teammate Cam Waters out of 21 and 22. Jack LeBrock 19, Jackson Evans 20, and he's on the move next year. He'll be joining Walkinshaw Andretti United as a co-driver. James Courtney is the end of the full-time road. Ditto Nick Percat, the Snowy River and Bendix entries 17 and 18. Brody Kostecki, winner earlier in the weekend, alongside James Goldie, who's also on the move next year, and he is off to the Blanchard Racing Team. Thomas Randall has had a wild weekend. He's sitting there at 13th alongside Will Davison, end of the full-time road for him. Cam Hill is off to Brad Jones Racing. Okay, we're good. What's up? Everyone make your podium predictions. KP, what's up? Powers, what's up? Oh my god. Holy crap. I didn't even see the qualifying. Dude, Pizza Hut Racing starting 6th. Oh my god. Dude, today is the day for Pizza Hut Racing. Today is the day. 58% of you are already wrong. Today is the day. Brock Feeney to win. Chaz Mostert second. Pizza Hut Racing third. Today is the day. Austin Cindric top 10. Glad Jesse Love did well. I have not kept up with his results. I've been really bad at that. I kind of forgot he was down there until I saw his tweet about 20 minutes ago. But Ryan Wood and Chaz Mostert, the two championship protagonists with Feeney and Mostert on row 1 and 2. And why is it so echoey? Ryan Wood, who's going to play a real role. Did they? What is with this audio? And into turn 4. 30 seconds. When you think about this start, and you think about the Walkinshaw. Is it just me, or is that echoing like crazy? How does Ryan Wood try to help Mostert? Dude, Zero Apex, what's up? Aussie Thunderwood, what's up? Dude, if Pizza Hut leads a lap, we're partying tonight. If Pizza Hut Racing actually podiums. 88 points is the span from first to fourth in the championship. 23 points separates first and second. Come on, man. Pizza Hut Racing, please. There's a variety of permutations that could sort out who becomes champion. But the aim of the game for Feeney is to get away cleanly and just stay there. For everybody else, it's open slather. Gorgeous conditions. Actually quite warm out there in the sun at the moment. The wind has picked up. Feeney, please win the championship. I don't want to see you guys suffer what we in the United States have had to suffer with playoffs. And we've said it time and again in 2025 about the performance of this guy to stitch together a lap under major league pressure. This is a recap of what happened yesterday. What's up in between the lanes? Pizza Hut Racing is starting P6. I'm so excited. Also with Ryan Wooden at the end. Brock got the points. Now, he's the guy with more numbers against his name than any other so far this championship year. Traditional form would suggest that he should be able to go on with the job. The problem with motor racing, you cannot predict the future. It is the most unpredictable of capers. You never know what's going to happen out there, and you can even tell the look.
Brendan, hello.
On the grid just a few moments ago, it feels a long way from secure. There's a whole range of things that he's got to do to perfection. He's got to get these tyres phased just right for the start. He's got to get off the line, find the bite point on that clutch, launch it, and not too much wheel
Pizza
spin.
Hut, man.
He's got to protect going down into turn 1, and they'll have a mad pack of 24 cars behind him when they get to turn 4. Tech backs. They hook into the brakes pretty hard around here. They smash those pedals, super shocks with huge loads through them. The tyres, well, they get looked after pretty well around here. Short, sharp run down to turn 1, and fingers crossed, we don't really have to worry too much at this stage by the look of it about the crossover. ACDC,
Who did I pick again, Marty? Dude, is it possible to watch the ACDC concert with Superview? I'm going Feeney for the win, Mostert second, Pizza Hut third, Austin Cindric top 10. And dude, Pizza Hut is starting P6. Oh my god. It's a big night for us. It's a big night. I gotta find some Pizza Hut racing. I gotta find some Pizza Hut racing gear. I'll wear that everywhere, man. Alright. I'm blocking this so I can not get it spoiled. I'm not looking at the comments right now. Not until like lap 1 is over. So I remember last year the finale was insane. Like the last race, everyone just did not give a single crap and everything, you know? Oh god, it's green on the computer. Not quite live up here, but we're live down on the scoring sheet. Once again, I'm blocking it with my hand. I don't even know. Someone's P1 and someone's... I don't know. Let's just get this thing started.
The rookie, can he complete the fairy tale? He's 88 points behind. Position number 8, Will Brown, can he be a back-to-back champion?
Green flag,
Position number 4, Mostert, 12 years hunting this glory. Can he stitch it together? And can Brock Feeney make it 3?
Come on, Pizza Hut.
And 1 to become the champion as the lights change for the BP Adelaide Grand.
Get her on, man. Get her on. Oh, Feeney lost the lead. You gotta be kidding me. Pizza Hut, where are we at? Alright, still 6th. Still 6th. Let's go. Oh my god. Is Wood gonna wreck Feeney? Oh my god. Oh my god, he dumped him! Oh my god. That's
teammate for Mostert have just given Feeney a hit at turn 5 and turned him around, turn 6, sorry.
That's bad, man. This is why we don't have playoffs in motorsports, guys. But Pizza Hut Racing's up to 5th. All right, we're taking positives today. Pizza Hut Racing's up to 5th, and it's all over Mostert.
That is going to set fire to the place in terms of opinion and rights and wrongs.
Caution. Well, okay. We started this out insane. Let's see what the comments are. Ryan Wood's task was to put Feeney out, says my Australian cattle dog. Well, he just did that. I get racing someone hard if they're in championship contention. If you're the teammate of a championship contender and racing that opponent. But that move looked a little crazy there, so I hate team orders. I hate race manipulation. I really hope that's not the case there, because if so, I will be pissed off. If we didn't have playoffs, this probably wouldn't be the case. But once again, what do I know? This is only like my 6th. This is only like my 6th SUPERCARS race ever, so maybe I shouldn't have such strong of an opinion. But I've seen it happen in NASCAR too much.
He was just having a free swing, and Yeah,
Let's see the
we've
replay.
paid the ultimate price for it. So it's still a long race to go, but it's pretty grubby stuff.
Well, won it from
Grubby.
last year, so it might still happen.
Does that mean dirty?
Let's have a look at the replays at the start here. We're riding with Payne. He got an ideal conversion of energy. No wheel spin, grabs gears in position now. Wood tries to go to the outside down here, 1 and 2.
On the bright side, Pizza Hut Racing's up to 5th, but
Down here was where the issue was.
60% of you are wrong, by the way, on the poll. So the first turn, the first right-hander, Wood tried to make a move, but Feeney threw a pretty big block, and then Feeney tried again, but Wood hit the inside wall trying to pass him. Wood literally hit the inside wall. Oh my, and then there's just chaos behind, and someone's out. Le Brock is out.
So up here at the right-hander at 6, there's just absolutely no room down there. Wood actually ends up bumping the fence. Championship leader Feeney. When he spun it around,
I don't know.
I think it was Will Davison.
Like, Feeney was throwing a pretty aggressive block, but Wood could have backed out too, so I don't think it's as bad as... It might not be as bad as what my initial thought was. I thought he just straight up dumped him.
Now when he spins around,
But
sets it up to turn it around, the back of the car almost collects one of the Shell V-Power Mustangs. Oh,
There's nowhere you can go, mate. There's 3 meters. You're like in down the
so
side
that
of it.
reaction.
I think Wood's going to get a penalty if I had to guess, just because he's the dumper and not the dumpy. Like, if they both spun, maybe they get away with it, but we'll see what they end up calling there. My first thought was that that was really bad, but maybe it's not that bad. I mean, it's bad. He dumped him. He just dumped a championship contender, and he happens to be the teammate of another championship contender that helps out, but maybe not as dirty as I first thought. But we'll see. We'll see. Feeney squeezed him into the wall, says, Hughes. Cindric's all good. Yeah, where's Cindric at? Cindric, 22nd.
Ryan Walkinshaw, Jamie said it was grubby stuff. Your view on that?
I think he should be talking to his driver. He very clearly had Woody alongside him, and he pushed him in the wall. You can actually see Woody hit the wall and then go into,
of course. Now we got
Brock. So Brock's fighting for a championship.
we got team principals or whatever publicly arguing their case for. It's like watching the college football playoff. Like, you got to argue why your team is
not so far. Yeah, we'll see a little bit, but so far we've
whatever deserves a playoff spot, and now you're arguing here. Oh, my driver didn't do anything wrong, and here's why. Their other driver was wrong.
Racing team, Jamie Wincup, and the owner of Walkinshaw and Getty United, Ryan Walkinshaw. This is Ryan Wood, Kiwi, down the inside of Brock Feeney. Ended up with Ryan actually making contact with the concrete wall. That was the first of the elements in that, followed by the ricochet to the left to get Feeney. The contact that then turns him around. Lucky to not collect that shell car that you're talking about.
Yeah, people, if you're voting no on Pizza Hut Racing, today's the day. Pizza Hut's in the top 5. He's been in the top 5 the entire race. So 57% of you are wrong. I hope you know that.
It wasn't more of a catastrophe as a result of all that congestion. Review from Brock's car. I'll tell you what, there's going to be a fair bit after this race. There'll be some volatile garage action at the end of this one. So the order, Payne, Wood, Deep Pasquale.
So Feeney, who's dominated the season, won the most races, I'm assuming has led the most laps, is going to lose the championship because we had a playoff and he gets dumped on lap 1, turn 4.
Assistant race directors, Clark of course, driving standards advisor.
The playoffs. Hi, Jamie. Hey, Jamie. Jamie, I hope you voted yes on Pizza Hut Racing.
Driving standards advisor and the 3 stewards have also actually got a lot of other data and visual information available to them as well. And so clearly the stewards are going to have a long, hard look at what's gone on there together with the driving standards advisor off his opinion with Ryan Wood. And
good, Jamie. Very good.
Safety car, maintain 80 kph in this lap, please, in this lap.
That's the chair of the stewards from Motorsport Australia, Steve Lisk and Brad Tubber there as well. They're vastly experienced. They're part of the panel of stewards that actually travel the circus. So they'll have a long, hard look at it based on a recommendation also from Craig Baird, who will be studying that information in great detail. They can go backwards and forwards with all the vision, and we'll see what the outcome is. Let's get to Mark.
Yeah, Neil, and they'll have more than we have. They'll have judicial cameras out of the cars, all sorts of things. But let's have a look at what we can here. So, a couple of observations. First thing, all good here. Now, what Brock did was nice. He left a full car width full of room here. Now, that's an important consideration, firstly. So, no issues there. So, at this point, it's all about, as you approach a corner, does Wood get to what we call the B pillar, the centre pillar in the car between the doors? Now, very, very hard to look from there. He's probably a little further up than I would have thought, but certainly still a car width of room there. Now, we've got another little vision here. Look at that. He's a fair way up. That's why this is going to be a tough one. Looks awful, but I don't know. Now, when we look, here's where we're looking at, right? So I'll try and pause it right there. Now, that's
Jamie. Don't get yourself sick, Jamie. Silverhawk says, I'm assuming you mean Macaulay Jones, has a world record for burpees. I did not know that. All right, well, let's see what they do. So can we get like a live point standings on this thing?
We're going to find out very shortly. They'll be looking at the detail here as well. Matt Payne's got command of the race. 75 laps to go. A volatile start to the grand finale in Adelaide.
What's the point standing?
And the pole sitter is buried down in 21st position after contact at the right-hand.
Dude, look at Pizza Hut Racing in 5th place. I'm so proud. I'm such a proud Pizza Hut supporter. All right, we need some more chaos to get Pizza Hut some laps led here. 100 miles in 20 hours. That doesn't sound possible. I don't think I could run 1 mile, and I haven't ran a full mile in I don't know how long.
The question was asked a moment ago, any reports of any damage? What's the steering like on that car? Is it carrying any bruises as a result of what happened? We ride with Wood. Right here at the right hand of where the trouble unpacked just a few moments ago.
Feeney versus Cindric. Are you for real? Oh, it looks like Feeney won that battle.
And a little bit of wheel spin when he floored it coming out the other side. We're riding in second position, chasing Matt Payne.
Steering straight by the look of it there from that internal shot. So that's good news for Wood.
Chaz is leading the championship. Okay. No! Who are you? Get away. How dare you pass Pizza Hut Racing? You back off. 15 seconds on who? On Wood? I'm assuming that's on Wood, right? Yeah. Okay, cool.
That's going to park him right up the back, and that's the intention of that.
The intention is to put him back basically where Feeney is. Yeah. So that's essentially what it's done. Exactly. So
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought, but I don't know. Sometimes I don't know rules and it gets complicated. Stop passing Pizza Hut Racing, you bums. Oh my god.
Nice maneuver. Just looking at Will Brown around the outside. Can he stay there? And that'll put him on the inside for turn 6. A little bump. This is where the action was.
We went from P5 to P9 in the span of 4 turns because everyone else is mean. Martin, hello. There's no such thing as late. Hello. Aussie Thunderwood, very opinionated.
While we were focusing on what was happening up the front, there was plenty of action in the back. There was a concertina effect on that opening lap. Jackson Evans into the
I'm tired. I'm tired, boss. Stop passing Pizza Hut Racing. So, oh my god, someone just blew the corner. Oh my god. Oh, I thought they were about to drive straight into the tires. That would have been bad. I mean, they were smoking the tires. Who is that? Can't see the number. Once again, the numbers are too small. Would like to see the number size increase. Alright, we got the Bathurst 1000 winner against Ryan Wood, who has a 15-second penalty for dumping Brock Feeney. Captain Goody, so far it's been a little chaotic. It's been 7 laps and we've had a lot of chaos, but Pizza Hut Racing is still in the top 10, was up in the top 5 for a bit before they started to be mean and pass them. But, thank you, Jamie.
That one's probably not too bad. So what do you do with Feeney? Do you let him press on and try to pass a few freebies? Because they get a few people without too much drama. But the other argument would be to pluck him out. So as soon as the window or the pit stop window is open,
Do they ever like reconsider penalties from yesterday? Or sorry, I just saw a comment. Yes, 4XDOK3_1. I do remember you. Thanks for being here again. Stop passing Pizza Hut Racing. Ugh, outrageous. Anyways, do they reconsider anything? Like, do they add additional penalties at any point?
Talked yesterday. Now, we saw De Pasquale come in early, and it didn't really give him the yield. He did get clear track benefit for a long time, but he asked too much of the tyres as the stint went on. They'll also be aware of that at Red Bull. So there'll be a happy medium in how they play that, but trying to find your way past all those cars is going to eat tyres and use a lot of energy. I'm not sure they'll get yield relative to the leaders. Now, Wood's putting huge pressure here on Payne, huge pressure. So he's really, really close to putting a move together here. He's going to have a look at him when they get down here to turn 9. Stalks the back of this car.
Yeah, Feeney's already up to 15. I don't even know. Does the Pizza Hut car, did they see the Pizza Hut car doing too good and they did like what happened in Cars 2? They had the little ray gun that blew up the engine or something. Did they rig it against Pizza Hut Racing? That's my theory, at least. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to stick with that. I like my theory.
Giant pressure here on Payne.
He's got better pace than him, hasn't he? Just to find the right spot. This is probably not quite there at the moment. He put a couple of nice moves on here yesterday.
Wood is right on the back of Payne here. But he's got the 15-second penalty. I mean, if you're Payne, you don't want to just let him go because you got your teammate in the championship fight. And then also because if he runs off 15 seconds, the penalty's irrelevant. But I don't know, like if he dives on the inside, you might be a little bit nicer. Well, pre-race for 4XDOK3_1. Pre-race, I said, I said Feeney would win the championship in the race, but then he got dumped on lap 1, so I don't know anymore. Right now, it seems like Mostert's in a good position, but I don't know how the points play out. Like, if Feeney gets one position within, like, can he win the championship? Like, I don't know how the point system works, so still figuring that out.
It's been applied to Ryan Wood, the 15 seconds. That can only be done under green flag conditions, under a proper race condition. It can't be done under a safety car.
Oh, Feeney gave a little bump to Cam Waters there.
Just in front of him at the moment is James Courtney and Will Davison. Further afield is Brodie Kostecki. Remember that both Will and Brodie were pretty close in qualifying in favour of Will. Coming into the final quarter complex here. None of this is going to be easy for Feeney at the moment. Just trying to find a way around. Highly credentialed and very fast.
Feeney needs to finish 3rd minimum. But, like, right now, Mostert is 4th. If Mostert is 4th, then what does Feeney have to do? It's not too late. It's only 11 right now. This is starting much earlier than it did last night and the night before. What would the NASCAR schedule look like if Fox Sports left NASCAR? I mean, the schedule will look the same. They just got to find a new broadcast partner, or they got to convince the others to pick up for it. I don't think that's happening anytime soon.
Riding here with Mostert. He's in position number 4, coming up to turn 8. Anton just uses a little bit of that apex curving there at turn 8. Chaz offers up the nose of the Mustang at 9. And that's a pass for position number 3 for Chaz Mostert. He got some space at a critical moment there from Anton De Pasquale down there in the hairpin right-hander. That's the... Oh, and down the inside comes Feeney. He's been stalked.
Feeney's up to 15th now. Okay.
From the big moment for him at turn 6 on the opening lap.
Will Gibbs or Zilich get his first Cup win? That's actually... it's crazy that we're asking that question.
So he's making ground.
It depends on how close Zilich... Dude, who's about to wreck Pizza Hut? I'm sick and tired of you. How dare you door Pizza Hut Racing? Anyways, it depends on what the road course is, how quickly Zilich is compared to SVG. And then the next question is, how does Gibbs look early next year? Because I think if Gibbs' first win, if I had to guess, is going to be at either a 1.5 miles or at Bristol. So where's he at when we get to Bristol? What's he going to look like at Vegas in the spring? I don't know.
And this is the move. Chas Mostert slightly wide, down the inside. Anton gives him room.
Oh yeah, Mostert up to P3.
And Mostert drives by without any drama at all.
Yeah, no brake locking, fed at first gear, as you can see in the indication on the dash. To get out the other side, we'll go back now and have a look at the Feeney manoeuvre here as well. Critical one for him down the inside of Cam Waters. And he was able to just slice on by down there. That was a lively place yesterday for Cam, that location on the racetrack. And here's a different view of it from the Shell V-Power Mustang. He was able to scrape by. Now that battle that we were looking at before, where we were looking at Macaulay Jones, he's dropped 10 spots in the opening battles. Jones, Reynolds, Cameron, those supercars, they're in the mid-teens, around 16, 17, 18. And there was some pretty vigorous racing going on there. So the first portion of the race has not been kind to Jones in that car there, coming up number 96, the Pizza Hut entry.
And if you're watching this race following brand lines, then the GM and Chev fans won't be that happy that Anton was able.
No, we'll see what the road courses are next year, obviously. I mean, I think SVG is still going to be the heavy favorite, but, I mean, we saw Zilich at times was right there with him, or even at times even better. I know that you guys don't like that, but that was at times. It was a fact. So, we'll see. I think the Cup car is much better suited to SVG. Not that the Xfinity car was bad for him. It's just I think the Cup car fits a little bit better compared to the Supercar. He's more familiar with it essentially, and I think it'll take Zilich more time to close the gap, if you get what I'm saying. You see, I guess I could be impatient waiting for NASCAR next year and really excited and like, oh, I want it now, but Monday. I'm excited for Monday. Monday. Oh, boy. It's going to be spicy on Monday. There's no cameras in there. This isn't like the O.J. Simpson trial. This isn't going to be all recorded. And there's no going to be putting on the gloves moment. But it's going to be a lot of sitting and waiting to see during lunch breaks or during recess, I think they call it in court. Yeah, that's right. I got a big court brain here. But to see what they actually decide, or to see the updates, see who's winning the case, if that's a thing. Like, are they going to put odds on this? I mean, everything's on these prediction markets nowadays. Can you prediction market the trial? Is that a thing? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know.
What it does to his lap speed. I'll watch these sector splits pretty carefully to see what the impact of it may be. If ultimately they can see the trend.
Who do I want to win the championship? Feeney. If Feeney's the most deserving, I would say Feeney. I don't really have an allegiance, I guess, but whoever wins or is most deserving is who I would vote. Have fun, Jamie. You have fun with that. Yeah, we'll see, Brendan. We shall see. I don't know. It's this trial. It's already gotten pretty ugly. We'll see.
At the moment, so he's circulating at a reasonable pace out there at the moment without interruption. Payne has just further improved the fastest lap, and he could do it again on this lap. He's gone quickly in sector one.
Now, he had an engine drama. There was something happened on the last lap. You said about his police king to Will Davison. But coming out of turn 14 down to turn 1, he lost the bucket.
Yeah, that if it's a split, obviously that would be really bad. That would not be good.
Issue with the engine on Feeney's car. I haven't heard lost a little bit of ground there, but look how much he loses there. It's massive.
I wonder whether or not...
It's 5 car lengths.
Yeah, I wonder
Oh
whether
no, Denver for sure. If this was all televised, I'd be doing this. I'd be live streaming, like watching it.
it looked like that sort of...
I'd probably get exposed as more of an idiot than I already am because I don't know enough court stuff and financial stuff, but
This thing's doing what it did yesterday.
whew. No, I mean, I think it's going to be a tough start for Zilich. I mean, there's going to be growing pains everywhere. Like, the ovals, I don't think he's going to pop off like he did this year in Xfinity. Like, I think he'll be mid-pack for the most part. But I think he'll have his moments when he's fast, and he'll have a top 10 here, a top 10 there, maybe a top 5. But obviously, I think the majority of his points, the majority of his statistics are going to come on the road. So,
It's like when you're in the car.
and I'm not going to say he's going to show up and win a bunch of road races or win any. There's a good chance he goes winless next year, but I think he could very well be up there behind SVG, behind Bell and Elliott, Larson. He's going to be top 10 if I had to guess, but top 5 and win, we'll see. We'll see, but right now it does seem like he's potentially the best shot at taking down SVG, but we'll see. What NASCAR race? San Diego. I'm looking forward to San Diego. Yeah.
The reality is the bloke best qualified to comment on it sitting in the car. He just did a 20.7 on that last lap. Those at the front of town are doing low 20s at the moment, and then if he had an issue, he'd be on the phone.
Yeah, so
that's
you're right.
part
The
of it.
guys are right. They just found that again as a replay of it. So he dropped the left-hand rear into the grass. Yeah, I was really concerned with the loss down the straight there, chap.
Yeah, guys, I just went out on the pit wall because my dad taught me the best way to hear if anything's wrong with an engine is listen to it. And those cars all sounded the same to me, especially Brock Feeney. There's nothing wrong with that exhaust note from the pit wall.
Thanks, mate. That's pretty good, yeah. Having a good listen, old-fashioned listen to what's going on.
It's a Perkins verification. That's probably good for us, I reckon.
That'll do. Yeah, that's certified. I think it was just the fact that he actually picked up that grass on the edge, got in the dirt, and that hurt the corner exit speed. Chad?
Neil, you may have heard a moment ago Richard Harris giving that gap between Ryan Wood back to Brock Feeney. That seems to be the only car they are caring about with that 15-second penalty that is looming. At the moment, it's sitting at about 14 and a half seconds. We haven't seen the last of Ryan Wood versus Brock
Looks like
Feeney.
we're about to get some pit stops.
They're getting ready at Penrite Racing.
Oh yeah, Kai Allen, championship contender.
For the benefit of the undercut.
I think he's the furthest back on points. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Earlier than their rivals.
Oh yeah.
Big
No.
fuel coupled
Sorry,
up.
Marty. I didn't realize.
There's a second. Front started
Let's see.
rapidly. That was a
I
good
guess I
stop.
should-
Not a lot of fuel. Basically, the fuel matched the tyres.
That's as far up as it'll go right here. So that's as much as I can get it for you. Sorry.
So for Kai Allen,
Yeah. There you go.
fresh tyres, go and do some really nice laps.
You want Allen to
Make
win?
sure the pace is good.
Well, we'll see. Obviously, yesterday we saw pitting really early. That was a big advantage. But we saw the tire fall off. Like, who was it yesterday? Dave Pascale?
The undercut benefit
Anton?
found. So not only does the time gain
Anton pitted really early, like 15 laps early, and he got ahead of everyone, but unfortunately he also had that tire deficit and ended up getting passed.
Don't use the tyre too hard. You can use the tyre up without being crazy. This is Anton Pasquale. Remember, he come in quite
Oh boy,
early
I'm not.
today, a little earlier,
I'll test that out the next time before I get on the stream, but I'm not testing anything
rising a little bit on what they've seen.
midstream.
The Kai Allen stop.
Here we go. We got more pit stops.
Anton. And they're doing the same. Clear to go when you drop. So simple.
In between the lanes, I would expect that out of you, the paint schemes. In between the lanes, how are you feeling about the poles? You like the paint schemes that I've been putting out there? I mean, it's the only ones I have on file. It's not like, well, I'm not saying it's going to be a scam, Brendan. It's just that I don't want my screen to disappear and then all of a sudden all my other things that I have pulled up are on the screen. But yeah.
Keep an eye on what's going on there. That would add further complexity to the storytelling this afternoon. Mostert, effectively second at the moment. 3.4 seconds from the lead. 2.4 seconds behind his teammate, but his teammate's been given a slap on the wrist by the umpire.
What's wrong with the poles? Nothing's wrong with the poles. I'm asking.
We've got
if In Between the Lanes is a big fan of the polls about the paint schemes, because In Between the Lanes is the biggest paint scheme fan on here. Good. Okay, good. I'm glad you like him. Tomorrow's William Byron. I think the options, I try my best if I have enough on file to not do the throwbacks. So tomorrow's going to be Exalta, Raptor, the All-Pro scheme that he ran at Darlington, and Cincinnati. I got that one from Kansas. So, yeah, those are the 4 that are going to be the options tomorrow. And then after the 24 is... Is it Todd Gilliland after that? I think it's Todd Gilliland after that. Oh, someone lost a mirror. Oh, that's Feeney. Feeney lost a mirror. Oops. Yeah, so then I think it's Todd. Then I think it's Riley Herbst. Then it's Zane Smith. Cole Custer. John Hunter, Jones, Reddick, and we don't have to go through the full list.
Because Will was 12th fastest on the last lap. He's got a bit of pace this time. Having a look.
And that brings Brock Feeney up into position number 10. That move down there at turn 9, and Will spotted him and opened the steering to make that a reasonably easy passage for Brock, who's deeply in recovery mode here at the moment. So he's just steaming on, but it's taken a long time to do it. I think one of the things that's a factor in that follow, which the drivers talk about a lot, is the minute you're in behind somebody else, even with this slightly more robust tyre, the front tyres don't like it. Funny straight power pass, we'll have a look at it.
Oh boy.
Come from a long way out.
I just pulled up Twitter to see what Supercars people were saying. 70 likes to 52 comments. That's almost what the kids call being ratioed. Let's see what the comments are saying. Oh boy, yeah, people are not happy with that. People are not happy with the Feeney wreck. But okay, there's some pushback. Some people are saying Feeney did nothing wrong. He shouldn't have thrown that block. All right. Okay, so we actually got some divide on here. We got some people saying that there should not be a situation where a guy gets wiped out by a championship contender's teammate, but we also got people saying that, hey, he shouldn't have thrown that block. All right. And we got people saying this is a stupid format and we shouldn't have playoffs. Fair. All right. I don't know. How do you reply to comments in live streams? Let's see. Just click that. Oh, no. So when I click on the 3 dots, I can go to channel activity, go to channel, pin message, report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel, or add as a moderator. I don't know if you can directly respond. You just got to use people's names. So like if you said Captain Goody, what's up? Like something like that, I guess. So yeah. Oh well. Feeney's up 10th. Looks like he's about 18 seconds off the lead. We've had some pit stops so far, some we haven't.
So we're just talking about Feeney's pace. He was 6th fastest on the last lap now. And on this lap, he's 5th fastest. So that pace that I was a little concerned about when he was caught up in behind Will.
Pizza Hut's back up to 13.
That has absolutely, he's been able to press on.
I think it's from cars. I think they just hurt that a little bit more. It doesn't take a huge amount of pace off, but any loss of pace in these cars has a pretty profound effect on lap speed. Because the competition is so tight, you've only got to lose a few metres, makes a difference. 19.7 is the new fastest lap, Anton De Pasquale. Remember, he's just come in for tyres, so he's gone out there. Track conditions improved slightly, and he's got fresher rubber on there.
And that's only, what, 900ths away from the race lap record of Cam Waters yesterday. Yeah. So 19.70 is the lap record, 19.79 there for Anton De Pasquale.
Ooh, Feeney's pushing it. He almost hit the wall there. Oh, it looks like he's making a move on. Who is this?
Back to do that
Fullwood.
Andre's a very good breaker.
Jamie, I don't think so because Mostert is running third. The pre-race situation, according to someone earlier, was that that if Feeney finishes third, that it doesn't matter. Mostert could win, that Feeney wins the championship. But I don't know what happens if Mostert doesn't win. Like, if he finishes third, I don't know what the situation is with Feeney. Like, does he have to finish 5th, 7th, 8th? Like, I don't really know what we're looking at. But Feeney's pitting right now. He's making his first pit stop. This is going to be big to see where he comes out, to see how much time he gets, clean air, where we're looking at. But yeah, oh yeah, let's do a Cindric update. He's up to 18th, has not pitted yet, but he's kept the car clean today. Yesterday, of course, he had that little incident with Mostert. Not his fault. He was trying to get out of the way, and Mostert kind of went a little aggressive there. But in fact, Will Brown right behind. Okay, sorry, Feeney did not pit. That was Will Brown. That's on me. My bad. My bad. What happened to Love? No idea. I did not watch the Super 2. I apologize. I guess I'm a fake fan. That's on me. Cindric in 17th. They're talking about him. It is cool. Oh, Wood's in the pits. Remember, he's got his 15-second penalty, so.
Xfinity Series runner-up, Daytona 500 winner, big credentials. Here's the 15 seconds.
5 seconds down, mate. 5 seconds.
Yeah, huge. That's a good point. They could, if you wanted to flip things around and play the teammate game. On the other end, you could short pit Will Brown, but Will Brown's in championship contention. That's the thing. Like, Wood isn't. So Wood is theoretically just a pawn. You can throw him out, experiment with his car and everything, but Brown's technically still in it. But oh, Will Brown's passing Cindric. But anyways, Wood finally finishes pit stop after the penalty and all that. And he comes out behind Murray. He's behind Will Brown. He's behind Cindric. He's behind Kai Allen, Anton, Evans, Cameron, Cam Waters, and all these other people.
So he's actually 18th. Yeah. So it was always going to be somewhere around the mid-six. It's not just the 15 seconds. It's
Lap 24 of 78.
So you've got to add that to it as well. So he's out there battling with James Courtney now on the run down to turn 8. That's parking well down the order, and that's the intention of the penalty. And Feeney, meantime, has made his way up into 8th position, so he's making solid progress. So they haven't decided to bring him in at this point because of that progress. They'll be keeping a very close eye on the trend between he and Chaz Mostert. And Mostert's actually not been able to throw too many punches at Matt Payne in this stint. If anything, he's drifting away ever so slightly. Price forward. TRG transport on that car this weekend. They're a South Australian business. They've supported Brad Jones Racing quite a few times when they've come to Adelaide. This is all a bit close. So Courtney and Wood just making light contact here in a couple of spots and then grabs his spot back down the inside. James not giving up without a fight.
Ryan Wood looks like he's got a little bit of the damage that Mostert had yesterday. See that left-hand front bumper there is dislodged under the headlight. So he's made contact with those tyres. So again, looking from the secondary back to his chopper cam, a little bit of cloud cover. Anton De Pasquale's made good ground, fastest on the track at the moment. So Feeney is in really good track position to make hay at the moment. He's got a lot of clear air. We're just having a look for some of the weather pattern.
Oh, is it going to rain? That's exciting. That's crazy.
Yeah, so this is what the forecast is showing as Thomas Randall now responds and into the lane. Fastest lap reminder remains with Anton De Pasquale. A little way away, but the wind was forecast to pick up about now between 30 and 40 knots. So you're near enough double it for kilometres an hour, and that was actually likely to bring some weather. to the pom box on the pit straight here at the moment as Thomas emerges with Tim Cindric. They look pretty lively out there at the moment, so effectively got a pretty big wind tunnel out there.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. Yeah. So there's a bit of a squall coming through here.
Oh yeah, the wind's picked up.
What we saw on some of the paperwork earlier in the day.
Oh boy. That would spice things up.
The sun was out and it was beautiful, but out there at the moment there's a little bit of a threat.
Will Brown now has just broken the lap record with a 19.65, fastest lap of the race.
So those little patchy cells, if you just happen to be in the wrong postcode at the wrong time, you might need an umbrella. And that's the thing about
650
the weather,
HP,
the forecast is not a
interesting.
guarantee. So what happens with it is, depending on where you are, you may or may not get wet. And we've actually seen a lot of that here this week. It's been quite weird.
You've been to a weatherman council or something, have you? Like a T's and C's, look at the terms and conditions.
Oh, it's south to the track. I don't know which way it's going to move, but... I mean, the wind for sure is picking up. They showed the flags and the wind was going... I mean, it's still going crazy. That flag looks like it's about to fall off, or fly off. Oh, Feeney hasn't pitted yet. You got to factor that in too. I need to get a VR. Dude, VR, virtual reality, I did that once and it gave me a headache. So that's going to be a no for me. You have fun with that though. Can we get a points? Can they show us the points? It'd be really nice to see the points. I don't have the points memorized. I don't even know how they hand out points on this thing. It would be nice.
So that's interesting. Brock Feeney's out of lines at turn 2 here as well.
Uh-oh.
Pick up on James Golding trying to dive bomb Jackson Evans down here.
Okay, someone just said there's rain south of the track. Now you're saying it's north of the track. I mean, it could be both. That happens. They'll show the points close to the end of the race. Okay, well, I guess that helps. 50 laps to go.
From the penalty where he had to sit still in the pit lane for 15 seconds. Clobbering Brock Feeney at turn 6.
Woods trying to come back up through the field after his penalty.
Now being warned by race control about not using any more curb track limiting seats down there at turn 2. Now
there he goes, making another pass.
At the end of the race, if he does get in touch with the leaders. Let's go to Jack.
Yeah, guys, it's interesting you talk about the weather over the last 5 or 6 laps. The wind has picked up. It's got more gusty and a bit cooler. I thought I'd go and find a tyre technician to see if the ambient weather has started to drop. He didn't have his gauge on him at team 18, but he was repressuring his tyres because when the tyres, when the temperature drops, the tyre pressure drops below minimum and they need to pump them back up a bit. So that's what's happening here in the pit lane.
Well, one of the other things happening at team 18 is they've got some players just sitting up the back getting them ready. Same with Walkinshaw and Andretti United.
Oh, Marty, you don't like when they show the points that early?
If I look at Tickford Racing,
I don't. Well, I mean, from someone who doesn't watch all the time and from a casual's perspective, I would like to know the points, but I also just don't even know how the points work. So maybe I should catch up with that before I start asking about the points, I guess. Maybe. Who knows?
And on the money. Absolutely stopped on the spot.
More rain west. Oh my God, it's north and south and west.
So Haynes maintained his supremacy.
Apologies. Oh no! Oh whoa! Whoa! That car is destroyed.
That's not a good look.
That car's front is destroyed. We got things popping out of the car. Where on the track was that? Can we go back to that car? That car was kind of destroyed, so it would be nice to see. Yeah, there we go. That's Murray. Yeah, his front bumper's about to come off. It hasn't quite come off, but he's struggling. He's struggling to get into the pits. Ugh. Well, that's a spot for Cindric. Pizza Hut is 18th now. This is tragic. Oh, looks like he's just giving this thing up. All right, sure. Oh, here's a replay. Oh, oh my.
So you got dive bombed.
That was James Courtney.
Someone just missed the turn and decided to take Murray with him.
That's an awkward one, isn't it? It's ripped
Okay, sure.
So that's a bit of a mission to be able
Well,
to get that back in and sort of
that sucks for Murray. I don't know if that other guy is going to get a penalty, but
So they're running
ouch.
something of an overcut policy now at Red Bull with Feeney. So after starting on the pole, going all the way back in the order into the early 20s, he's now back in the lead of the race with 49 to go.
But I think this is a clever move because the car's not quite good enough yet. So there'll be two things. They'll be hoping that the track comes to them and give them shorter stints for the last two runs. If you do that, you can also tune the car when you come in. So there might be a little rectification to the car on one of those stops.
Or a repressuring of tyres.
Yeah.
And that's one little simple tweak. And sometimes just half a pound is enough to make a difference. We're picking up here on Mostert. He's in and out now on fresh tyres, and he's attacking Aaron Cameron in the red arc entry mark.
So looking overall at all the stops so far, pretty well everyone's done the same thing, Neil. Has put the same amount of fuel in as the tyres. So tyres are taking about 4 seconds, fuel maybe 5, and they're out. So they're all not going to yield track position, right? Because the pace is hot, you want them out there and going. But the other thing you want to do is do the big refill, hopefully under a safety car maybe later on. But we now, what are we, lap 30? We're now in the window that if there's a safety car now,
Feeney wins the race. Well, there's no safety car right now, so
first one I've seen gave it a big drink of fuel.
Yeah, I'll have a look at those numbers for you and come back on what it was. Showing about 50 litres. So that's substantially more than anybody else. I think the next closest is Austin Cindric, took about 40 odd litres. But all those up at the front all took fuel somewhere in the mid to high teens or maybe 20 odd litres. And they've really just been matching fuel to the tyre stop. And as you said, just not wanting to yield a track position in that process. Chad?
Matt Payne was having some radio issues and the team can't hear him, and he was complaining of something in the rear of that car. I could easily see what it was when that tyre came off. It had giant chunks taken out of the left rear edge of Matt Payne's tyre. So whether or not that car is chewing up the left rear or if it hit something on the track, but that car was lucky to even get back in the state of that tyre.
And you had delamination on the left rear, delamination on the left rear.
man, that car's right rear is destroyed.
Jack Bell informing Matt Payne about that tyre condition.
The super overcut, not just the normal overcut, the super overcut.
About that yesterday at any point.
So delamination.
Here we go, Feeney.
Oh yeah, Feeney's in the pits finally.
From the lead of the race.
Look for a change here, just to see what they're going to do.
Okay, let's have a look at this stop of Brock, because what he's got out here on the pit lane are 4 scrub tyres. Nothing green out here on the lane. Now, let's see if they put the same 4 seconds.
No, the cars are pretty cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a problem on the right rear here.
Oh no.
Won't go on. The nut won't.
Oh my goodness.
The nut is embedded in the wheel. So that's a
Dude, nothing is going right for Feeney. Slow pit stop, right rear.
No, that was not part of the plan though, was it? So this is going to mean that all that work of passing all those cars has got to be done again.
Pizza Hut is 15th.
So that automatic
15th, just ahead of Feeney.
given the opportunity, or provided the opportunity to get more fuel on it. So
I
it
feel
changes
bad
the
for
nature
Feeney,
of
man.
the time it takes to do the second stop, but that was not great. So Matt Payne, after the stop.
Oh, here we go. Oh, we just had the points and they cut away.
So have a look at this in the replay. So it actually hasn't seated. So the reason it's doing that is it hasn't actually got onto the lugs. It's not sitting on the hub properly.
At least it wasn't the same tyre going back on. That's what I was worried about. So they definitely ran in and put another tyre out there. So at least it's a fresh tyre. It wasn't one that's already done. At 32
At
or
K,
laps.
some kayak, AK. Says Feeney has been done dirty.
The bounce of the ball has been awkward.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so Mostert has a 47-point lead currently. That's with him in 3rd and Feeney in 16th. Then Brown's minus 62, Kai Allen minus 81.
An awkward stop on that right rear for Feeney is making the possibility of claiming a championship that little bit harder.
Yeah, Feeney's gonna have to make some moves here.
Big time from Mostert. So he's going to have a run. Have a look at him when they get down to turn 9 here. So he's right under the rear wing. Let's have a listen. Gotcha. So you can see him sizing him up off turn 7, and that was a nice move. That brings him up into position number 2. That kind of puts him back in terms of time gap to Matt Payne, about where they started pre-stop. So it's going to make him somewhere in the high 3s, 3.5 to 4 seconds behind the leader.
Neil, Jack Perkins just raised a good point with me. He said, I wonder if that damage to Feeney's car on the wheel nut was a result of the contact with Wood. Now, Mark Dutton just told me no, it wasn't. But I tell you what I did like, if you look at that vision, as soon as they had the wheel nut drama, really quick thinking, they shoved that fuel hose straight back in there. That's clever, because at the end of the day, it'll cost him a little bit, but you're still all going to put the same amount of fuel in. So a little shorter stop next time.
Yeah,
Rain, that would spice things up, yeah.
Would have had a calc done on where that amount of fuel and that stop was going to place them after that first stop. So they're going to have to go back and recalc all that now. So they ended up with a big gulp of fuel. So it ended up being 45 litres. That's right up there.
It is, yeah. So other than Cam Waters, with almost 50 litres, that's the highest I can see on our numbers on how much fuel went in. So when you look at Feeney there with the 45 litres, it's a big chunk. So that'll actually help when he puts a fresh tyre on later and a shorter stop. So there's still plenty to play out here. 45 laps remaining and a lot of strategy to be applied.
Well, Mostert's up to second now. That's why that number
We
grew.
know that Mostert's car,
Feeney's got to pick up the pace, man, or it's over.
number,
I'm curious to see what all the post race is going to be like. Is Feeney going to like punch Ryan Wood in the face?
so huge differential.
Is Moster going to do burnouts around him? Like, if this result holds, like, what's Feeney going to do? How's he going to react to all this? And then the post race interview, that'll be spicy.
And it definitely is the inside edge of the left rear tyre that has got some delamination on it. I spoke to the team. They are confident with these cooler, overcast conditions that's going to become less of an issue as the race progresses.
There is some rain right there. I don't know what direction that is, but somewhere in Adelaide, or the outskirts of Adelaide at least.
Probably got a lot of camber on it.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Thank you. We're having a look at that horizon out there at the moment, and there was a bit of shower activity out over the Gulf, and some of that I reckon could well be on the way here. The prevailing wind direction here for most of the time is either southwest or northeast. The reason why they've got the runway orientated as they have is the main runway here, not far from where we're standing. And those flags at the moment are pretty much aligned with that. So that's where the weather's going to come from. Earlier in the weekend we had some pretty wild wet weather and we had showers overnight. That's been influencing the track behaviour through the weekend. It hasn't evolved in the normal manner because of the interruption with the weather. Now Matty's got his margin back to about 4.5 seconds here. So it was sitting at about 4 seconds prior to the
Feeney's dad might punch someone, but you don't think Brock will? Alright, good to know. Cindric, 21st. Currently 21st.
Let's have a listen to his radio message to the team.
So that doesn't surprise me because Aaron Noonan just said, and we're just looking at all the numbers, Feeney's pace at the speed trap 227, most of the field at 233 or 232. So he's 5 or 6k too slow.
Let's have a listen to it. Wind it right up so we can hear it.
Cutting out.
What are you doing? We just need keep it in clean air, so we need to pass people as soon as we get them.
It's hard.
Let's keep listening.
Or you can't do anything else. Is there anything I can do, mate? This thing is so bad.
certainly concerning for him. The previous lap, Brock was the 3rd fastest car. That lap that we just witnessed, he was the 20th fastest car, and it's worse than yesterday. So they would have gone through a diagnosis last night to understand what was going on. KRE Chev V8 engine in this car. They would have looked long and hard at all the data, tried to understand what's gone on, but there's something that's escaped them, and we've got a drama going with car number 88, Larko.
Yeah, we have. I've just done a bit of digging, Neil, and I've seen some data now that absolutely validates it. There's something going in the ignition time.
Oh, what's up, P&K? I didn't even see you in here. What's up?
We're seeing it, this sensor issue or loom issue, whatever it is, Dado. What can you tell us? And it seems to be getting worse from what I can see.
Sprinkling at the track?
It's a similar thing to yesterday. Unfortunately, it's a little bit worse today. So we did a lot to fix it yesterday. Everything we could, actually. But, yeah, it's costing us more time today than it did yesterday.
Tough day. Head down, mate. Thank you.
Oh, north of... Oh, okay. My bad. I thought you meant you were, like, at the track, or you could see it at the track, or... I don't know. We're about halfway through this race.
That's one thing. But if something in reliability gets you, that's a whole nother matter. Yeah. One of the things that team prides itself on, in fact they all do, but they've been very good at it over a long period of time, is trying to make sure that all the little elements, all the 1%ers all add up to making sure that it's a military-like precision outcome. Something's grabbed them today.
And Neil, you know as well as I do, you've been around, seen it all, mate. Those little electrical gremlins are the worst. And
electrical?
exactly the same gremlin as
all right.
Now seen that, so it's the same thing. But remember, it went away yesterday. So you come home last night, you pull the car apart, change things, but you're looking for something you can't even see. They're the worst.
Battle here for 3rd and 4th is lining up nicely. Also, Will Brown tackling Anton Di Pasquale on the run down pit straight. We've got 40 laps to go. There's a little question mark around the weather. There's a question mark around Brock Feeney. We've already seen a penalty for Ryan Wood. There's been some inter-team warfare out there. The BP Adelaide Grand Final is doing exactly what we imagined it would do. It is entertaining us. Supercars at their best, and we've got a long, long way to go. Payne, Mostert, Di Pasquale, Brown, Allen, and so many unanswered questions.
What, the wind direction? Oh, God, man. I don't know. Good luck. Because I don't have that answer for you. But Payne is leading by a lot. Will Brown's about to pass Anton here. Unless he wrecks him. Oh, he just passed him. We're good. Oh, we're debating playoffs. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of playoffs. Playoffs in motorsports. Boo. Boo playoffs in motorsports. We are not soccer and basketball and football and baseball and... Does rugby? Do you guys have tournaments down there and playoffs? So Feeney's now minus 50. Mostert is 2nd. Where's Feeney at? Feeney is 14th. So he's got a... He needs a lot. He's got a lot of ground to make up.
One of their great strengths to be able to dive down the inside. Meantime, as I'm speaking, Brock is on the radio in my scan radio in my right ear, just lighting up about this car. And actually, one of the issues here is to try and mind manage him, because there's nothing they can do about it at the moment as we look at the replay down the inside. In the end,
football is a playoff sport. You got 2 teams on the field. Whoever hits someone harder wins. Soccer? Oh, Pizza Hut just dumped someone. Oh, get wrecked, whoever that was. That should be a penalty on the other guy for turning in on Pizza Hut. How dare you try to block Pizza Hut racing? That's what you get. Anyways, football playoffs are fine. Soccer, I don't know. I don't pay close enough. I know, like, in England, they do, like, a season long, which is cool, I guess. But, like, the World Cup is epic. It's awesome. because you have the knockouts and the eliminations.
Down at the hairpin. Got 2 free spots.
Yeah, so that helps the cause. Brings him up into position number 14. So Feeney at the moment is about 35 seconds from the lead of the race with 38 laps remaining and 1 compulsory stop for everybody in the field, which on broad estimate is going to come somewhere in the late 40s. Now they'll mess with that depending on who you're racing. They'll either run a little bit earlier or a little bit later in that sequence. I think Brock stopped yesterday to win the race on lap 50. Yeah, 10 odd laps from now. Lost at position 2.
Feeney's still in 14th. I'm not feeling too good about him winning the championship right now.
He's been jammed on that number for the last few laps.
Last lap, but he was the fastest car. Jazz Moss.
Race control, attention all teams. Stewards have awarded a 15-second time penalty to car 96.
Oh, boo. Boo. Wait. Boo. Championship implication dump, 15 seconds. Pizza Hut Racing has someone cut in on him, 15 seconds. Boo. Joking. But
Sixth position for Macaulay Jones. Unfortunately, hasn't worked out for him this afternoon. He's going to be down the order as we keep a very close eye on what's going on here.
So when I look at Mostard's car and you look at the balance and the way it's flowing, it looks like it's getting better and better. The car's got really nice mid-corner flow. It's got hardly any wheel spin. You don't see him with armfuls of opposite lock or anything weird on the exit of the corner. And he's turning across the curve and it's riding the curve really nicely. So that car looks really good at this point.
37 to go. Race 34, the final race.
what in the world? What is this?
Nice Brock Feeney with a chunk missing out at the spoke on the supercar rim of his car.
What is this picture we're looking at here?
Up at turn 6 in the opening of this
Oh,
race.
there's a chunk of that wheel missing.
Taking a hefty
Okay,
bite.
sure. Why not?
And for that wheel to stay intact, great job in terms of its durability and strength and design. Because when you pluck a spoke out like that, normally that is, in terms of fragility, that would be a failure with that, but it's not. There's the provisional championship points. Mostert in the lead. Brock Feeney down in 14th. Currently a 50-point margin from Feeney up to Mostert, and then in behind his teammate, 62 points adrift, and Kai Allen down 90 points. Mark?
Scafie, let's see if I can show you on this data just what Brock Feeney's dealing with. This is really quite intermittent. We're seeing a lot of it. We've got his speed data up here. Okay, don't worry about that. That's a little telemetry dropout. So Brock is the purple colour. You see it drop down there. That's measured against a Will Brown lap, right? So what I can tell you, Brock is trying hard. Look, he's going in deep on the throttle, getting on the throttle earlier. He's driving it hard. But look, doesn't matter how hard he drives it, that'd be like 10 k's an hour. But then look down here in the brake area. He's trying to carry that speed. Mid-corner speeds up. The young fella is driving it, giving it everything he's got. God love him, but I tell you, he's up against it. Let's just watch again when it comes onto the straight here. Through the corner, nice mid-corner, comes on, and look, right here it starts to drop away. Let's follow it. This lap, not so bad. So it's catching him out some laps. Look at that, drops away a little bit, drops away. That hurts. That hurts, but boy, he's trying hard. I can see he's steering here. He's working hard at the wheel. Look at this deep.
Feeney, 14th. He is
Look at that. Wow, that's impressive. He's trying hard.
4 seconds behind the car in front of him. Oof. He might need some help. He might need some help here.
I mean, it was so bad that it actually threw him forward. And beyond anything else, it messes with your mind. Yep. So he's sitting in 14th position at the moment. He's 36 seconds from the lead, and this thing's sneezing big time.
Well, plenty of drama at the midway point of the final race of the year.
Oh, here we go. The race highlights.
The blue skies, cloudy here at the moment. Rain, not completely impossible, but it was all about this opening lap and the contact between Ryan Wood down the inside, forcing the issue on Brock Feeney, and check this out as a result as Matt Payne skipped away with the race lead. Feeney facing backwards, slight contact with the fence, did a good job to get that car turned around and out of the traffic. 15-second penalty goes the way of Ryan Wood, but it has really put his teammate in the right position to potentially win his debut championship for Chaz Mostert. And there was plenty of drama further back in the pack with Jack LeBron caught up in that one and out of action as well. Big opening lap incident that also took Nick Percat out of his final race. Back to the restart. It was Matt Payne pushing away and trying to build a lead. Ryan Wood trying to extend the lead as well. It's further back in the pack. Andre Heimgartner was putting it on the absolute limit through turn 8. Chaz Boston's done a nice job to drive his way up through the pack. If it finishes as it stands right now, he will indeed be the champion. But we've still got 34 laps to go.
34 intense laps with a question mark of weather. Now, it doesn't actually look too bad out there at the moment. That's how hit and miss that can be. It's kind of generally looking in a northwesterly direction there at the moment. And if we were to pan right, it's where the weather's coming from out there. Looking over the top of the Adelaide Parklands precinct, where we have got 34 to go. Matt Payne's got 4.6 seconds over Chaz Mostert. They're in an intense... There's a little seesaw of a few millimetres either way between them. But Matt's not...
Dark horse, is he Feeney? Feeney needs that rain, I'm assuming, is what you're saying?
He's 6.5 seconds in front of Will Brown. That's the situation with the champ points at the moment. And it's in favour of Chaz Mostert. Di Pasquale is only 1.2 seconds away from Will Brown, and we will actually confirm these margins for you now so that it makes sense at home. It's not just me spraying numbers. Payne, Mostert, position 2. That's 4.6.
Points still have not changed because positions have not changed.
Waiting now for Will Brown. That's 6.7 seconds further adrift, and then Di Pasquale not too far away. Kai Allen, the rookie. Andre Heimgartner, R&J Batteries entry, they've just extended. Cam Hill's in the top 10. Ryan Woods recovering from the 15-second penalty, then Brody Kostecki and Tom Randall is next in the queue. Just outside there was Brycey Forward. David Reynolds in 12th, Will Davison in 13th. That gives you a bit of an understanding, a calibration of where your favourite drivers might be in the first third of the field.
Neil, I hate even saying it, you know, but just looking at this data with Brock now, I've just seen the lap where he's down like 20 or 30 k's an hour in that lap, so I'm going to waltz up here because I can't see it's going to be long before they have to drag him in. He's in trouble.
It's frustrating.
Yeah, they're clearing the garage right now.
We just looked at it then. That was so bad. It was 196 compared to 230 odd. Just ridiculous. And that was the worst we've seen by a long, long way. So they're clearing the bay right now to bring the man who has had the most impeccable season. He's had 19 pole positions. His wins 14 across this season, and he lined up on pole position today after a great lap, an extraordinary season of racing. And this stuff, as you said a little while ago, Neil, if you've got a hand-to-hand combat going and you're trying to beat someone for the championship, that all makes sense. But when mechanical failures or mechanical gremlins grab you, it demonstrates the cruelty of this game.
Yeah, Feeney's also dealing with these mechanical problems. I mean, honestly, this is going to sound bad. I don't know, man. Dark Horse, YouTube makes changes and they don't really put it up to a vote. And they change things how they like it, and you can't do anything about it, and some of them seem useless. But Feeney's now having mechanical problems, so he gets dumped on lap 1, then he has a slow pit stop, now he's having mechanical problems. But my point being, if you're Feeney, why would you quit early? Like, if you're having a mechanical problem, this sounds bad, but drive that thing till it blows up or it doesn't anymore. You're in a championship fight.
We get an analysis of lap speed.
Looks like Kai Allen's about to pit.
A lap later, he was 22nd fastest. The thing's coughing and wheezing and sneezing on its run into turn 8.
You just heard it then. Just heard it in between turn 8 and 9.
He's still 13th in the race. They're clearing the garage in case.
Is there a chance that when Feeney got dumped on lap 1 that did something to his car mechanically? Or am I overthinking this? I feel like I'm overthinking this.
And the point about the Brock Feeney engine issue is it may not be the same as yesterday. It may be a completely different gremlin.
Small chance?
It sounds,
okay.
when it breaks down like that, it sounds like a coil pack. It sounds like a loaded electrical issue, but it may
Possibly.
not
Hey.
be the crank sensor issue that we had from yesterday.
That's why I asked. All right, dark horse is unlikely. So we got unlikely, small chance, and possibly.
It's not linear.
So it's not 0, but it's not guaranteed either.
Happening in the same area or the same point of the circuit, it happens in a completely different
Too
way.
much Red
And
Bull
when we
for
saw
the
that
race.
speed trace and we looked at the numbers, mostly it's been about 5 or 6k down. But on that lap where it was 196, as you said, he was 20 seconds faster.
Will Brown's in.
He was essentially the fastest car.
Will Brown in from position number 3. He was 7 odd seconds behind Chas Mostert at the time he peeled off. Meantime, Ryan Woods moved up another spot over Cam Hill. And that brings Ryan up into position number 5. Not a bad recovery after the 15 seconds penalty. So the second stops across the majority of the field are going to be longer. And when you're in the car, it feels like eternity.
Will's looking for the spike man then.
Now we've gone back to a blaze of sunlight here. Again, clear sky, track conditions changing. Flags are still belting from the southwest, but the threat of immediate showers has abated as Will Brown just climbs over the curbing down there at turn 2. That's his final pit stop of the year. Have a go at that. So 15 minutes ago, didn't look like that. Haynes, our leader.
Weather? Can you believe the weather changed?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? We
No
thought
weather
it
now?
rained 15 minutes ago.
Well, somewhere it did, but it wasn't here. Haynes got 5 seconds over Chas Mostert. Mungo is up in 3rd spot here at the moment. So that's a competitive run for him. They've been searching high and low for qualifying performance, and they got more of it today. Watch this. On departure from the lane, cold tyre. Understeered through one, didn't bother. Supercars, Supercross. Over the top of the curb, bit of gravel. Chuck a few rocks at your competitors, bounce out the other side.
And everyone's doing it. So it's become the local trend. So on the outlap, you just spear straight out and over that curve. There's a drama there for the left-hand rear slightly, but it's covered by the fuel for that one for David.
Tear off removed from the windscreen as well. Cam Waters on the march.
That would have been an easy pass, given the engine speed that Feeney's dealing with at the moment.
Cam's been a less than happy camper on the radio. That's a clean way of describing it. So there's been something that's been agitating him. So Sam Potter is going to have red ears at the end of it.
29 laps to go.
So that's a little reversal. Bring Cam up into position number 10 from a very difficult qualifying for him in the Monster Energy car. Brought a lot of success to this location this weekend, but just hasn't bounced his way. Payne's actually stretching the lead slightly at the moment, and there could also be a little bit of let's not go into the risk zone here with Mostert from a pushing and lap speed standpoint.
Reed, did you think there's a penalty? We haven't seen it.
So that
Oh, no way. It's Ben Stiller's birthday. That's cool.
So I can decode that for you. Something, something, B, something, something, B.
So there's your fun fact of the day.
Your own
It's
blanks at home. It's not happy.
Ben Stiller's birthday.
Courtney Evans.
Could you put it into nice, but what did he actually say?
No, I'm not going to go.
No, I mean in a nice way. What was he blowing about?
Things are, well, he's unhappy about the behaviour of the car.
Okay.
Trying to just be tidy here. Boston sitting in second, 5.9 seconds off the lead from Matt Payne. And it's looking as though the needle, after 33 and a half races, is sort of heading, or 34 and a half races, is heading in his direction. That'll be a major league breakthrough in his career if he's able to do this. This is the one that he's been hunting for all of
3
his
Qs in the
professional
top
racing
5.
life.
That's interesting. It's exciting to a Kiwi.
Really ignited his campaign. Strong on the Gold Coast, strong at Sandown. And a contrasting story for Brock Feeney, who continues to battle out there just outside the 10. In fact, he's just come up the 10 because Bryce Fullwood's come into the pit lane now for his second compulsory stop. Ryan Walkinshaw and Bruce Steward in the garage. Sam Scafidi is the engineer, and just further in the background is the engineer for car 2, Richard Harris. We're accustomed to seeing Richard at Dick Johnson Racing for many years with Will Davison. He switched teams to join Ryan Wood in the campaign for 2025. Here's our race leader.
Roger there, Matty. You can come around Walkinshaw who's setting up. Get a nice and straight for me, please. If it's tyres, fuel, drink bottle, barrel. Stop it nicely on the mark for me. Tyres are all done.
Tear off for a clean windscreen.
10 more seconds.
It's a big part of the story here because when you go up Wakefield Street into turn 4, it's directly west. So trying to get it stopped and make the visibility as good as you possibly can in that area of the racetrack is very important. So clean windscreen, when you've got rubber and oil and debris all over the screen, very hard to see in the closing stages of this race. Nicely done there by the Penrite team to have all that done and executed without any drama. And Matt Payne looks like he's going to be very hard to beat to finish off our 2025 season. Chad?
Put the full stop on the tyre issue that hampered Matt Payne earlier. The livery that's come off this car could not look any better. So whatever it was earlier seems like a one-off for Matt Payne. But having said that now, that sun's back out. Remember, they were saying that maybe the cloudy conditions were going to help.
Yeah, thank you. So sometimes, you know, you can just have a tyre that has a little issue on the inner crown of it, especially in the loaded area of the crown of the tyre where it basically meets the sidewall. That's a real load point. Sometimes it just can be the case on the inside that after running over the curve and doing those things, you actually fracture a belt or fracture part of the construction of the tyre, so that can lead to a delamination.
Right. I can't really do anything. Going as hard as I can with this.
So,
we just have to try and make it clean with it.
You hear the popping and banging there.
Honestly,
that's not even remotely like it was yesterday.
It's heartbreaking, isn't it?
Oh.
He's battling to actually change
It did
gear.
not sound good.
As it breaks down, the higher in the rev range, it breaks down before he gets to the gear change.
But you know the remarkable thing on that lap that you just witnessed him crossing the control line, he was the 12th fastest of 25 cars. Yeah. So, though it's less than handsome, it's still actually achieving a lap time, and that's because of what Mark Larkham showed us before. And Jamie Whincup with a solemn face, quite rightly, Mark Dutton. There'll be deep frustration as Foster comes in for his final stop of the year. There'll be deep frustration about this because there's something that's got away from them.
Nicely on the marks, well done. All those things are so important for the team to be able to properly implement all of the differing variables and differing aspects of a stop.
The gap was 6 seconds prior to the stop. Let's see what this looks like when he merges back onto the racetrack. Matty's been supreme this afternoon. He did this a couple of years ago on Sunday. He's got a good Sunday game in Adelaide. Let's see what the gap looks like.
I'm just going to prep you for you're going to come out. You're going to pop out 2.5 seconds in front of Feeney. You've got a lot of pace on Feeney, so no stress.
It's going to take a moment to normalise the margin here once tyres fully get up to temp and pressure. Still not done. 24 to go. Still a lot of risk to negotiate in this process as Waters and Aaron Cameron come in.
It's changed the dynamic of this race for Mostert. If you think about what happened yesterday, where, I don't know what your comment earlier, he hit everything but the safety car or whatever. He had a massively out of control day. He kept on hitting the tyres at turn 1. He ran over to the exit curb. And in the end, he got away with one yesterday with a lot of damage in front of him. It looks like it's hardly got a mark on it today. So he's been very, very composed because the team would have said to him early, Feeney's in trouble. You just need now, don't do anything mad, just be really calm and drive the car really professionally, really sedately now to ensure that you bring this thing home. It hasn't got a mark on it today.
That's particularly yesterday, where it looked a bit battered. It was...
I think it's good. I think it's fine. I mean, frankly, for the most part, from what I've watched, this is, I don't know, my 8th, 9th race. I've thought everything's good. The presentation's good. Commentary's good. And uh-oh. Something's wrong with Wood. Is that a position for Feeney? Does it matter at this point?
Who had a vigorous start to the race, got tangled with the championship leader at turn 6. He's got a problem which further compounds the tough story that he's dealt with in the back end of this championship.
He's done. The right front. All right, sure. Right front.
They bring him into the garage at WAU. What a disastrous afternoon. Now, is that a result of the contact?
I think the brakes are broken.
Something's broken. Oh, he's done.
Yeah, it could be. It could have fatigued
Oh, well.
something as a consequence of that contact early.
Put a stress crack in something.
There's something wrong now. What you've got to be careful now is you can't just have a look at it and send it and he reckons there's something wrong. So you've got to be really careful now because you go back out and you end up out on the fence like turn 3 where you're turning hard left at 200k.
There was something, the thing was going like this. I thought the shop's broken or something, so check the shop. Cut it off.
Yeah, they need to clearly respond to what Ryan's saying and respect his view because he knows better than anybody what he's feeling. So it needs to be looked at very carefully. Garth and Jack are down there keeping an eye on things for us. So once we know a little bit more about it, we'll get an update.
It does look like it's already got a lot of droop. So the length of the rebound or the length of the open shock absorber looks like it's dropped down quite a long way there.
No, I'm taking him to the garage.
Put it in the garage because
That might be his day.
Is for that thing to have some anomaly in it. He goes and fires it into a concrete wall at high speed. So once he's in here, he's out of play effectively anyway. And, so they need to have a calm, quiet look at it. Go back to his teammate now, who's got the provisional lead in this championship, and he's 6.4 seconds behind Matt Payne. Opportunity to say hi to some friends in distant places. So Scott McLaughlin is watching and listening on the other side of the planet in North Carolina in the United States. Hey, Scotty, we'll see you next week. And hope you're enjoying it. Another friend of ours is in Dubai, Nigel Olsen. Drummer for Elton John. He's a supercar fan. He's avidly watching every little millimetre of this. Hey, Nigel. Hope you're enjoying it. And I'm sure that many Australian fans are enjoying this afternoon as well. An amazing conclusion to the Repco Supercars Championship. We've seen some extraordinary stories so far this year. 18 drivers, 18 no less from the regular 24 who are part of this championship have visited our podium. We've had 9 different drivers who've grabbed the pole. We've had 8 different drivers win a race. There's been a lot of shared success, been a ton of tears as well, and we're still 20-odd laps from home. There's a bit to play out. We're not done yet.
So on board, just looking at the balance of this car and the way that Matt Payne, with a 6.2-second lead, is driving the car and flying it beautifully. This Kiwi's been super this season again. Remember he won here in 23, but again, this place suits him. He likes these sorts of venues. He's got real flair. He's got a lot of innate ability. He's taken basically all of the big trophies. taken away the Jason Richards Memorial out of New Zealand from Topol. He grabbed the Rocco Giro Cup. He's been able to land the Peter Brock Memorial Trophy from Bathurst. So it's been a season, although in championship stakes he's not able to win the year, he's had a profound season for the young Kiwi, and he shapes up as a title contender again in 2026. Emotional day for these guys. Will Davison, Nick Percat, who had drama earlier, and James Courtney with the tribute we did for them at the start of the race. A lot of emotion for those guys sitting on the grid, tightening the belts up to commence this race. There would have been tears in their eyes to start what is their final full-time race in this category. They'll be back in Enduro land, but full-time racing is such a big part of their life. 20 years for all of them.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know anything. I feel like I've just been sitting here all this time because I don't know. My brain is just fried, so.
Motor racing permeates your life 365 days, 7 days a week, and other than when you fall asleep, and even then you dream about it, it infests your universe. And so these guys live everything for motorsport, and it's what they do with great skill. So it comes as a huge shock to suddenly go from such a high-intensity thing like Nick Percat, like Will Davison, like James Courtney, to suddenly, okay, what comes next? How do we manage it? Now, you're going to see these guys in big-time teams in endurance racing, and they'll do some other stuff as well, but it's a really big rhythmic change in their life. I remember Keke Rosberg telling me years ago that was one of the hardest things to, Grand Prix racing, winning, losing, and all of those things, you can kind of deal with that. When it stopped for him and the music stopped, that was the hardest thing. And I remember Nicky Lauda saying the same thing at one point, because those huge names have echoed around this precinct as well, and that's why we love being here in Adelaide.
Could be from too much Pizza Hut. I only had one slice tonight.
We've got 18 laps remaining.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I didn't eat enough. My dinner was a slice of pizza, an apple, and a bowl of goldfish. Elite dinner right there. Yeah, this race, not outside of the first lap when there was that chaos, it's really not been much, man.
Now this is the difference from yesterday to today. Top of screen is what this thing looked like.
The Lane Kiffin stuff is exciting. It looks like he's going to LSU, and I did not know this, but LSU goes to Ole Miss next year. That's going to be extremely toxic. That's, oh boy, that's going to be something.
So the fuel covered it. So they've not been able to do anything about that problem. It's not something you can resolve mid-race. And right at the moment, they've just got to keep pressing on, because there's no rock-solid guarantee that the world's...
I didn't see the F1 sprint, but I heard it was pretty boring. I mean, Qatar, there was that one year that they forced everyone to do like 4 pit stops. Even that race wasn't exciting, but I mean, everyone had to pit a bunch, so that kind of spiced things up, but
So up 12 positions for David.
I don't know, man.
I spoke to him earlier. He's got his kids here. The 2 kids were fighting, so he had to
oh
take them to
boy,
hospitality.
no.
To get them away.
Cricket? Oh my. That's a tough ask, man. Zero Apex, that's asking a lot of me.
Not feeling right. They've replaced the right front shock absorber. He's now back in the pit, so I'm going to say that didn't fix the problem. So let's have a look and see what they're looking at. Maybe now into the right rear to see if that's an issue. So I'll keep you posted.
Oh, so they have another pit stop requirement this year.
Attention all teams. The stewards imposed 5-second time penalties to cars 7 and 222 for exceeding track limits.
That's James Courtney and Nick Percat have been a bit hungry at turn 2. They've been warned with the bad sportsmanship flag to respect the track limits, and they've overstepped the mark, so they're copping 5 seconds for their troubles. We pick up on Chaz again.
Might as well give it to Will Davison too, just so the trifecta of the 3 blokes having their final run. Just give them all a whack.
I reckon I can tag that with care factor.
0. Yeah, donuts.
Yeah, good on you.
Yeah, thankfully the F1 race for me is at 10 a.m., so I'll go to bed. It's already 12:16. I'll be, depending on when this ends, 1:30, whatever. So hopefully I get enough sleep. I don't know. I could always just rewind.
Sam's graffiti on the radio. Now, this has also changed the championship story for Will Brown with what's happening with his teammates, sadly, for Brock Feeney. He's been third, second, and was hoping to become the champion in successive years, but he's now currently provisionally sitting in third position. So for Will Brown's campaign that's been dogged by some challenging qualifying runs, if he does finish up in the runner-up position at the end of 2025.
Feeney's not technically out, but it feels like he's pretty out of this thing. Unless there's a caution with a bunch of wrecks, it's pretty much over.
Lucky demeanour has been deeply challenged. There are a couple of times where we've greeted him in the garage after qualifying where he's been anything but happy.
Yeah, it's been tough for him in qualifying, but his racing has been absolutely superb. He's made more positions in the races than anybody else. Just looking and doing the calculations, Mostert currently second, but Mostert can actually finish down in 11th and still win the year based on where they are right now. So this is a really professional and very moderated drive today from Chaz Mostert after all of the early dramas that unfolded between his young team.
I don't like playoffs and racing, so I'm with you there.
Sensibly. He's been roughly 5 to 6 seconds away from Matt Payne for a long, long time now. Will Brown has been able to forge his way forward on the points we just showed you, that he's provisionally just ahead of Brock Feeney. And what a tragic tale for the family, for Brock himself, the team, the sponsors, the fans, all of Brock's supporters, because he has had...
Is Feeney going to fight him? Is there going to be a fight post-race? That'll wake me up, man. If there's a post-race fight, someone gets popped.
The way this is unfolding, the way that he's driven this car under these circumstances...
Well, I think, Jamie, I think Feeney's pretty young. I think he's pretty young.
You've said a couple of times, Neil, just like, wow, it's been the fastest car when the thing's been 5k too slow. Yeah. So that's how hard he's been driving it. But in this mad game that we play, sometimes these things intervene. And today, the mechanical intervention has been very costly. Down the inside there for Kostecki. Nice move on Andre Heimgartner at the final corner.
Brings him up into position number 6
Tired of hat.
for Brody.
Just look at my sucky hair.
Former champion. And as I mentioned a bit earlier, they've sealed the deal with him to stay with that team, the Shell V-Power Racing team, through until 2030 to bring stability there with a guy that they've got total trust.
Doesn't look too horrid. That's good.
Build in that relationship.
14 laps to go.
We're probably not shouting out enough of what a beautiful job this afternoon for Matt Payne. When he's in the groove, he's unstoppable. And remember, he's the Bathurst champion in 2025. Been a great year for him. TRG Transport's pricing forward, sitting here in 10th. We don't know what the world holds for him in 2026 at the moment. He's out of a seat at Brad Jones Racing. Shallow exit there out of the left-hander at turn 5 for him. Just searching for some alternate lines, just trying to find a little bit more traction here and there. But he's been speedy all weekend. In fact, the last couple of race meetings he's been pretty strong. Generally, Gold Coast, Sandown here. Fastest car on the racetrack late in the race, which is interesting. So it means that the conditions have come to them too late. It's repeatedly James Golding. So he's sitting on the fastest lap, but he keeps on punching out the fastest laps. He's in car number 31. So he's going to give them a decent farewell at Premier Racing with that kind of lap speed, but he is down the order, unfortunately. He's sitting in 17th position at the moment.
I spoke to him earlier and he got caught in qualifying today. Didn't make it through to the final segment because he just got caught with traffic when the conditions were bad. By the time he actually had his open run, the tyres had overpressured, so that was unfortunate for him because he was really fast. His teammate was able to get into the 10. Jaden O'Janis, a nice job. Just want to very quickly thank you to all of our officials from Motorsport Australia, as our event is so huge, and without all of our volunteers and officials. This event could not be done. So thank you very
Centric's
much
up 21st, not bad.
And the South Australian government. We pay tribute to you each weekend, and for this weekend to close our year off, it's been a sensational season of racing, and thank you very much for your time. We love the support that you give us, and we value it so much.
We do indeed. From Motorsport Australia clubs all around Australia.
I don't know what that means, Tim.
Throughout the year, there's thousands, quite literally thousands of people who give up their weekends to be able to execute this. Couldn't possibly do it without them. They're not just the people that we see corner by corner. There's so many other people.
Matt Payne's dominated this thing. He's led outside of the pit cycle. He's led like this entire thing. So.
13 to go. We need no risk here. Feeney's out of it. He's 70 seconds back. Will Brown's 7 seconds back. So just nice and easy all the way home.
So that's a message from Sam Scafidi to say that all is well. Just take it nice and easy. And we'll just bring this thing home for potentially his first championship. 12 successive full-time years for Chaz Mostert on screen to be able to put together something that he's chased all of his life. It's been no easy task, and there's been times where it's been enormously frustrating. So it's been a remarkable campaign for him. We're looking at Anton De Pasquale. He's done a great job. And we're looking forward to seeing what he can do in 2026.
I'm going to be asleep before it happens, but I'm going to look up the highlights from the AC/DC concert. That's going to be cool. That's going to be really cool.
And one of the things I thought...
That's my favorite band. It'd be cool to see him in concert.
And when he was talking about extending the arrangement with SUPERCARS for another 9 years and getting us through to 2034...
No, Jamie, Pizza Hut is in 16.
Here today than at the AFL or the NRL Grand Final, in excess of 100,000 people. Thank you also to everyone who comes out and supports this event. This is an unbelievable...
You know nothing's happening when they're thanking people with 15 laps to go.
And the South Australian Motorsport Board, chaired by Andrew Daniels, the CEO is Mark Warren, and they do a better job of this event every single year. It is world class.
Here's a little move down the inside for Cam Waters, turn 7, David Reynolds. There's a bumper bar and diffuser on the Waters car. Dead set looks like a parachute. David kind of offered up a bit of steering lock there at one stage and then moved away. Oh, Waters, and that'll be partly due to the aero disturbance in the back of the car. He loves a bit of sprint car driving, and he just showed us those skills through turn 8 there, wagging its tail vigorously on the other side. Mark Larkham.
Neil, I wanted to put a full stop on the Feeney issue. Now, we haven't had a chance to render this out because we wanted to get to air, but it's a bit rugged, but we'll get in there. We've lifted his engine up. This is his car, and if we go in on the back of the engine, you'll see this orifice here, right there. Inside that orifice is what we call a chopper wheel. It's attached to the crankshaft. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's stay there. Okay, the crankshaft's inside there. On the back of the crankshaft, there's a chopper wheel, and there's a sensor goes here, and that chopper wheel senses the engine RPM, right? Really, really important for controlling all the dynamics of the engine operations, including the timing, the spark, and all the rest of it. So
102 people at the race, that's not bad. I think, I don't know, I don't even know what you guys have.
Signal coming out of it, and I'm sure a whole lot of other stuff, but sadly, it's bad.
Oh, I'm far away from Charlotte, but if they're in Dallas, see, they were in Dallas this year, but I was at Bristol when they were in Dallas, so I didn't get a chance.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Mark. I mean, he's driving this year. If you raising it against any of the most stellar seasons that we've seen in this sport in recent times, Van Gisbergen year or a McLaughlin year, for instance, that is absolutely the benchmark season and the way that he's gone about this. He's driven the car so well, not just in qualifying, but in the races, delivering 19 poles and 14 wins. It's just been one of the benchmark seasons in the history of the game.
We're riding with Mostert, and he's ranging up onto the back of Feeney. There's a poignancy in that. He'll be broken-hearted. Oh, it doesn't matter how much we layer up the gloss of what he's done through the championship season. Brock Feeney is going to be devastated by this outcome. To have worked so long and so hard, to have achieved so much through the championship year, he's done a spectacular job, but it's not going to go his way at the end of it. And he has just watched Mostert round him up, and he knows the implications of that.
There'll be tears in his eyes as that happens. Just to be able just to drive down.
It's crazy. Feeney just got lapped by Mostert. So that's it. It's over. Feeney's out. Wow. Playoffs in motorsports, ladies and gentlemen.
In the Australian Touring Car Championship history and the Supercar Championship history, there's only been 27 winners of this series. This man won 7 of them. There's only been 27. When you think about multiple champions and people that have won more than one championship, there's only been 14 multiple champions in the history of the game. So for Mostert, we've been talking for so long about his incredible skills and his flamboyant driving style. There's been years where he's been right in contention, but for this year...
I don't want to take anything from Chaz Mostert. I mean, the last few weeks he's been going crazy. I mean, he swept Gold Coast, right? I think he swept Gold Coast. Didn't he win a race at Sandown? I mean, he's had a lot of wins this year, I think. 4 or 5, 6 maybe. But ultimately, Feeney, just statistically from what I've seen, looks like he's dominated this year, so it's kind of crazy.
40 minutes out on the racetrack. There's Brock Feeney in the background, Chaz Mostert in the foreground. Will Brown up into 3rd position on the road, potentially up to 2nd position in the championship. Ben Casagrande there from Toyota Australia, and Toyota are going to play a part in the championship next year. He's the motorsport manager for TMCA. And remembering that for this team, Walkinshaw Andretti United, it's a brand change for them at the end of all of this as well. So there's a lot of there's a lot going on at the back end of today's event, with drivers on the move, full-time drivers going to co-driver roles, drivers moving from team to team, organisations, race teams moving from brand to brand. I know that Sean Hanley, the Vice President of Toyota, will be keenly watching this. He won't be overly thrilled that it's going to be a Ford victory, but I'm sure he's happy about the fact that Walkinshaws have been able to do a fine job this afternoon. So we're looking forward to what that can bring with 3 great manufacturers, with GM, who've been core and part of the fabric for so long, so successfully in this industry. Martin Walkinshaw watching inside that garage with Ford, who bring this amazing tradition, and they're doing so much. They're ramping up all around the world at the moment with their Formula One program and what they do in NASCAR and what they do here in Australia. And they've all stepped up. GM and Ford have stepped up into 2026, and Toyota are going to join that party. And that's all a good news story. The 3 superb manufacturers all playing the game next year, much as it is in the NASCAR competition in North America. That'll be fun.
Oh! Uh-oh. Car off. Oh, no. What is this going to do? Is this going to caution?
Remember, we saw Jack LeBrock yesterday do a remarkable job to park on the exit of turn 7 and get out of harm's way.
Could this be? Uh-oh, people are getting ready to pit. But just in case. Just in case. Oh, no. Oh, he's back on the track. It looks like he's fine. No problem. Well, that would have spiced things up, I guess. Made it more fancy, but...
And as we mentioned a little bit earlier, this is the end of the campaign for him in the full-time role with...
I'm good, 0 Apex. I'll make it.
Exactly. There's a change coming into that outfit for next year with Sawyer Baby.
How would you describe that car, Neil? Used and abused.
Yes. So Zach Bates is joining that outfit in 2026. And Ryan relieved that there wasn't safety car intervention at the back of it. I think there's a bit of tension up and down the garages here at the moment.
Yes, that's exactly right. And it's one of those ones where, although it'd still be fine if the safety car did come out, you just don't want the drama. He's got an 8-second buffer back to Will Brown, got 6 seconds in front of him. He just doesn't want to compress the field and have anything go on in terms of the racing circumstances. At the moment, this whole thing is under complete control in a very sedate, calm, professional way. Chaz Mostert at the helm.
It's been other than the start, it's been a sedate race, which has surprised me a little bit. What is also interesting for me is that the golden ticket players, the championship contenders, there they sit. Mostert, Brown, Allen, 2, 3 and 4, continuing to show us that the cream rises. And had it not been for this ridiculous engine misfire for Feeney, who's sitting down in 20th, I guarantee he'd be up in amongst that as well. So it's interesting, even with the variation in the programming for the final series for 2025, we're still seeing the guys that have been punching on during the year and getting their way, whatever the rule set that was thrown at.
Sounds like these guys are hyping up the playoffs quite a bit. Yeah, Cindric's still on the lead lap for now, it looks like, maybe. Or maybe that's compared to the car. Maybe he's not on the lead lap, but... Oh yeah, he's not on the lead lap, but... Hey, he's doing good. I think he's doing good. What do I know, but...
His arms behind his back. He's had no way to fight since the drama on the opening lap. So for Brock Feeney, it's not just what's gone on in terms of the opening lap of this race. It's then the issue that's curtailed any progress and the way that the engine has basically manifested itself through the course of this race and hurt any way of him being able to fight back.
This young fella's on target for victory number 5 of 2025. Brings his total tally on to 7 if he can do it, Chad.
The tension rising, but they're nearly there. Let's get a quick word from Ryan Walkinshaw. Heads it off for a second. So close you can taste it, Ryan.
Yeah, it's close, but yeah, 4 laps to go. Hopefully Chaz can bring it home. Looking good so far. Got full faith in him. Been a good race. He's done absolutely perfect so far. So yeah, he deserves this if he gets it.
What do you think this moment's going to feel like?
Pretty emotional for everyone. We've been fighting for this for a long time. We've done a lot of ups and downs in this team over the years. So yeah, hopefully in 3.5 laps time, we'll have a lot of smiles on our faces.
All right, enjoy these last few laps.
Thank you.
Yeah, it certainly has been a lot of ups and downs for what was the Holden Racing team turned into the Walkinshaw organisation.
3 to go.
Now Walkinshaw and Andretti United. 3 to go. And under our scenario, first time they've won since the early 2000s. So this is a very, very big moment for everybody down there. Anthony McDonald been a big part of that the whole time.
On track, just try and power cycle.
Meantime, Brock Feeney, 20th position. Car 6 exceeding track limits has been noted, and that is Cam Waters. This thing does not sound good. Let's keep listening. A shame for Brock Feeney. We've gone back here to Mostert through the 8th turn on the track that's provided so much action over the years. He's still 6 odd seconds behind. He's kept the pressure on. He drifted a couple of seconds about 20 laps ago, and it's kind of stayed there pretty much static the whole way.
He's probably had to drive it pretty hard just to keep his concentration up. Sometimes when you drive off speed and you're not really driving the car as hard as you can drive it, it does hurt you. So, and it's really easy just to make a simple mistake, run wide, bump the fence, especially around a cruel racetrack, really demanding racetrack like this one. So the consequences of making
Steward have imposed a 5-second time penalty to car 6 exceeding track limits.
Cam Waters got a penalty, oh no.
Forewarned of that one, and Sam Potter mentioned that to him, the penalty hadn't actually been at that point. And Cam
getting close to the last lap here. I want to see the post-race festivities. I want to see what happens with
he has driven the wheels pretty much off that thing as well to try and creep up his intent.
I want to see if what's his name does anything. Feeney. I want to see if he goes and points at him, if he yells at him, if he throws a punch, if he drop kicks him,
earlier in the year in Melbourne, Mark,
if he just yells some bad words from across the garage.
when they get to the checkered flag, they'll have done more than 6,600 kilometres of racing in 2025. In fact, it's 6,615 if you subtract the 80 out that went AWOL out of our 34 race championship. We've covered the Australian map. We've been everywhere with support from every state government with the exception of the ACT. We've travelled across the Tasman where next year we'll visit on 2 occasions to race over there. We've had hot weather, cold weather, dusty days, windy days, wet days, semi-wet days. We've had it all going on. 3,200 metres of racetrack to go for Chaz Mostert. For Eddie that'll be watching this in the background, and Annie, this will be a big, big moment.
Well, good for Chaz Mostert, but oh, playoffs. But no, he's a really fun driver to watch, like for real though. He's been really fun to watch this year. He's won those races. Remember, he drank that beer at Bathurst, but
he became a full-time player in the championship, having done so well.
He's driven really well these last few weeks. All the wins, all the great results, put himself in position. He played the format right. He played it right. He did everything right. So, you got to tip your cap to him. He's done a great job.
And it's peed him off. Yep. And there's been occasions where he's wondered out loud to friends and family and colleagues whether it would ever actually happen. So he's going to add.
Looks like Matt Payne's going to win the race. Bathurst 500 or Bathurst 1000 winner.
But meantime, at the front of this field, after a superlative drive like he did 2 years ago, Matt Payne gets maximum points and victory on the streets of Adelaide.
Oh, confetti or paint or something.
Chaz Mostert is the 2025 SUPERCARS champion. What a moment to celebrate.
Incredible performance, stunning drive.
He's emotional. I mean, yeah, he just won a championship. What do you expect?
For Chaz Mostert to finish off a finals regime that has been absolutely world class. 2 wins on the Gold Coast, 1 win at Sandown, and a win on the streets of Adelaide to finish the title race. And a championship for Walkinshaw and Andretti United.
So SUPERCARS, how you feeling about your new format? How you feeling about this? Serious. I'm actually curious to how you guys are feeling. What do you guys think? Your first year with the playoff system. Oh no, poor Brock Feeney. He's sad. He's crying.
The misery of letting a championship get through your fingers.
That sucks.
When all the stats, all the lap speed, all the victories, all the
Marty says he loves it. Keep it going.
What he coveted. So for Brock Feeney,
Michael says a Kiwi won the race. Favorite driver won the championship. I'm happy. Scoobedo says Crompton's last gig. Thanks for the stream. Hate the format. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you to everyone for being here. I've had a great time doing this. I'm a bit tired, but I've had a great time doing this. But yeah, I'm not a fan of playoffs in motorsports, so I'm not too big a fan. But once again, Mostert played the format perfectly. He did a great job, and he had all those wins the last few weeks, and he did everything right.
Great drive by this guy. He is impressive. He continues to stitch together.
Matt Payne won the race, and then Mostert won the championship. Robert?
Martin Short, heartbroken.
Oh no, Marty, there's no wrap-up video happening. Sorry. It's late here, and I'd be terrible. I don't know enough about SUPERCARS to do wrap-up videos. Hitman 4787 says that was terrible, just horrible. KP's Kingdom says that was bull ice cream.
And on departure, here's a signature from the retirees that are
Denver thinks or likes the points advantage in the championship. Top seed needs more comfort in the first or into the round.
and celebrate their time, their wonderful times in SUPERCARS.
Get some burnouts.
Well done, Will Davison. Well done, James Courtney. Nice donuts.
Synchronised donuts, in fact, for 2 of our retirees.
Pertec Victory Lane awaiting Matt Payne. A beautiful, beautiful drive today. We probably haven't focused enough on those achievements. What a way to finish the season. Think about what that could mean going into 2026. He has stitched together what that
Feeney doesn't look too happy.
And for this bloke, I mean, I just don't have the words. You know, they're just
To console Brock Feeney right now.
My Australian cattle dog says I don't mind the format. It's better than the final rounds being dead rubbers if someone racks up a solid early season.
Absolutely superb season of driving.
Yeah, we'll see what NASCAR does, obviously.
Mechanical glitch, engine drama.
But Monster Suit of Burnout.
Winning this afternoon is just an unbelievably cruel outcome. And we saw the difference between tears in the eyes of Chaz Mostert and the tears in the eyes of Brock Feeney.
Matt Payne, 125 points this afternoon, was eliminated at the semi-finals in this championship. But I'm tipping that you're going to hear a lot more about this fellow come 2026 and beyond. It's been a huge championship season. It's been an extraordinary championship season where we've seen new winners, new storylines, and a great champion crowned in 2025 in Chaz Mostert. Well done, Matt Payne. Well done, Chaz Mostert. And your time is coming, Brock Feeney. It's been a pleasure to call this year.
And it's the perfect way to finish the season for Matt Payne right here in the Pertec victory lane. He's just celebrating with his team because that was an emphatic performance this afternoon to take his 5th race win of the season. He's been one of the stars of the show so far, and no doubt that's a bit more fire in the belly.
0 Apex. We still got stuff going on at the channel. I can't guarantee you win, but at some point, we got the court case coming up. That's the next big thing.
You've got the Ryco Enduro Cup, I should say. You've got the one they wanted, the Peter Brock Trophy, and now you add another Adelaide Trophy to the list. Congratulations.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about Sundays with our team, but we just seem to keep performing. So, yeah, it's really good for us. So stoked, you know, to end the year on a high. It's what I really wanted to do, and everyone's happy here. But I think we should all enjoy the Chaz celebration. He's going to do a pretty good job.
That was a really emphatic.
Oh, he's doing a burnout around the trophy. That's cool.
Got off to a ripper start.
Yeah, really good start. Absolutely had a really bad start yesterday, so I really was happy to get that. And then, yeah, Woody was putting a lot of pressure on me. And the first step, I managed to hold him off. And then, yeah, really glad.
Marty, thanks for being here.
Yeah, just bring it home.
Finish on the high for the team. I know you were
Yeah, KP. Yes, Jamie, I am watching F1. I'll wake up at some point. If I sleep through it, my bad. Is the trophy big? I'd say it's normal size. It's not the Bill France Cup, I'll tell you that much. He just put a huge dent in the roof, standing on it.
And we'll have a word with Will Brown, who kept in the fight today, did everything you could, threw everything at it. I know there's some disappointment.
Thank you, Steve.
The number 1 plate, but great to finish the year with a really solid performance today in qualifying in the race.
Yeah, it was great to get 3rd position, to be honest, and drive back through. Firstly, I want to congratulate Chaz. Mega effort to him. Not sure the play was on at the start there with what happened. I think that's pretty disappointing to see, but obviously in the end, Brock ended up having some dramas there. But I think it opens up the games to next year with what happened, and I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, disappointing. Like I say, Chaz deserves it. He's done a fantastic job throughout his career, and he deserves to be a champion. So congratulations to him. He's a great friend of mine. But yeah, it's just you know.
You think they're going to get an interview with Feeney here?
It's disappointing to see what happened today for Brock. I think he really deserved that one.
You passed a lot of cars this year. Have you had fun? What's been the most enjoyable part of the season for you?
I've enjoyed passing cars, but I'd love to qualify better. I'm going to go away on the off-season, and the work starts now, to be honest. Not letting my foot off it. I'm going to work hard over the off-season to come back and try and get that number 1 again next year. But we've seen how crazy this finals format is. You know, Brock's really dominated the whole year, and you know, that's what the results are, what they are. But it's a crazy final system, and it makes it exciting. So hope everyone enjoyed it at home, but very interesting.
See you next year. Thanks, Will. Congratulations on a great season.
Cheers. Thanks, Jess.
Our outgoing champion, gracious in defeat. And how about this man sealing it with some big black lines all around the trophy, and then climbed the wall and the fence, Castro never style, to celebrate with the team. Sealed it with a kiss to the crowd as well. Chaz Mostert is your champion. He wants a bit more from this crowd in Adelaide. How good is this for Chaz Mostert, who has waited 12 years in this category for this moment? And in dramatic circumstances today, could Brock Feeney have caught up?
Could he have made the spots he needed to be crowned the champion today? Sadly, we will never know. That is sport summed up right there. One driver left to celebrate. The other is heartbroken. The Feeney helmet on, straight back to the...
Oh, he almost hit a dude.
A little wild for Chaz.
Jamie, thank you. Thank you for the support as always.
Front straight.
I want to see if they talk to Brock Feeney here.
Victory lane with a little bit of a rev as well. And you get the feeling the celebrations between this athlete and his team are about to be electric.
Denver.
How about Chaz Mostert, your 2025 champion?
What did Pizza Hut finish? 16th? Not bad. Not bad. I think Pizza Hut had a good day. Great qualifying effort.
And the rush begins from the
64% of you were wrong.
I want to be a part of these victory celebrations. This is officially the pre-game for AC/DC right now. The party starts at Walkinshaw Entry United. Andrew Wiles, part of the commercial operation of that team. Even Richard Harris, the opposing engineer on the other side of the garage. Sylvester, the mechanics. Everyone taking their moment here to celebrate with Chaz Mostert. And he's going to make sure that they all feel the love. Doesn't matter what department you work in at Walkinshaw Entry United. They have played a part in the victory and the celebrations here today for Chaz Mostert. What a sight that is. Down in Pertec Victory Lane. What a way to farewell forward as well for Walkinshaw Entry United before they make the big off-season switch. The Toyota, the Super is coming. And that will take centre stage at their new workshop when they move in April next year. They spent only a very short time in the new workshop, but it's netted them success for the Mustang. And he's going to drink this in. Slowly but surely, it's starting to sink in. Jessica Yates, you are with the champion.
I sure am, and he's got a lot of celebrating to do down here with his beautiful wife, Rianne, and his gorgeous daughter, Everly. They ride this roller coaster with Chaz, and this is a real team moment. Chaz Mostert, this has been a lifelong pursuit for you. There's been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. You are the 28th driver in Supercars history to become a champion. Congratulations.
I can't believe it, Jess. I've been racing for so many years. You start to doubt it year after year, and I've driven for some amazing teams, you know, Tickford, here at Walkinshaw Entry United, and I've always believed that I could do it, but thank God for final series, eh?
Take us inside the cockpit on those final laps. What was coming to you over the radio? How was your heart rate? What was going through your mind?
I think the team did pretty good. They didn't tell me all the information, so kept me focused, just keep trying to maintain that.
Oh, they got a camera on Feeney now.
Try and catch down Payne, but yeah, I don't know. The whole last 38 laps is a blur, to be honest. Kind of really weird. You know, you read about Senna getting in tunnel vision, and that's what it felt like. All I kept looking was laps to go, and the rest is a blur.
You have proudly represented the Blue Oval through your career. What does it mean to win a championship with Ford?
Yeah, this is amazing to win with Ford. I started with Ford in my career. We obviously got such a big change coming next year for us, but as a team. But yeah, to win as a Ford driver is something you looked up to guys like Marcus Ambrose, and it's so fun.
NASCAR legend Marcus Ambrose mentioned.
Man, what an absolute legend! So to join the list of champions representing the Ford brand is something special. But just most important, this final series couldn't have been done without the fans, because there was times where, you know, made mistakes in practice this weekend, qualifying, and you guys are the ones that snap me out of it and keep me motivated and keep going forward. So thanks so much to all the Mozzie fans out there and Walkinshaw Entry United fans. Couldn't do without you.
I think you'll have a few more after this year too. You came to Walkinshaw Entry United back in 2020 to be the front man, to deliver the championship that they have been coveting. 23 years since they've had the silverware at the garages. Tell me about the team. Tell me about Scout. Tell me what this means to them.
I tell you what, when you join the Walkinshaw family and their pedigree of what they've had in supercars, there's a lot of pressure. But the culture changed a lot when I got there, and we had a plan, and we kept chipping away year after year. And The biggest thing this year is you've got a young, red-hot teammate. That guy next to me, he's going to win one of these one day. And I'm looking forward to trying to go toe-to-toe and keep up with him for some years to come. But I still can't believe this. I'm lost for words. So just, yeah, unbelievable.
Your beautiful family are here, your daughter and your wife. They ride this roller coaster with you. I know your dad, all of your family have been such a pivotal part in getting you to this.
I'm waiting for them to...
Tell me what it means to you to stand here today now as a SUPERCARS champion and deliver
I guess he
the
is a
dream that
champion.
they've all had for you.
I don't even know what you said, Jess, but the only way I can sum it up is, funny enough, Chaz is a little bit of a loose unit. I went to Jet concert last night, if anyone else had Jet, and Jet was my mum's favourite band. So unfortunately I lost my mum when I was coming through the support categories, and then a couple of years ago I lost one guy, Paul Senior, that got me through Formula Ford into development series, and I wouldn't be here without those guys today. So going to Jet last night, I felt like I had all the luck on my side, and yeah, I don't know, just to reward everyone. It's so many years of hard work, so many people backing young guys coming through go-karts to Formula Ford to development series, and it's just so nice to pay them all back and say they got behind some bogan Aussie out the back of Munrooban there and got me to where my dream is.
From a beer at Bathurst to standing on the top of the car, here is the 2025 Repco SUPERCARS champion, Chaz Mostert. Congratulations.
Thanks very much.
This is a hard one, Brock. We've just tried to come away from all the hoo-ha in the garage. A measure of the man, he's come out of the truck, deeply upset,
Here he is.
obviously, and gone round. And give a hug to everyone in his team. Brock, I have no words, mate, but you've got a lot of fans out there that probably want to hear from you. What are your thoughts? I mean, it just slipped from you. You've had a mega year. You've done everything right, and it's just been taken from you.
Yeah, mate. I just want to thank everyone at Red Bull Empire Racing. It's been a phenomenal year. Something that I'll be very proud of for the rest of my life. But yeah, that's the way it goes. It's a new system that they've got. You can have a shocker in the last race of the year, and it all falls apart. But I just want to thank everyone on my crew. Congrats to Chaz. Obviously, he had a great final series. Sort of a shame how it was all going down there at the start, and then our issues came along. So no matter what happened today, the thing was going to break down, unfortunately. But I can't thank my team enough, my family, friends, everyone that's got my back. Yeah, don't think you'll be hearing from me for a while, mate. I'll be flying under the radar for a bit.
No, we look forward to seeing you back, mate. A couple of things that I noted today. We put your data up, Brock, when you had that engine drama, and it was clear you were wringing its neck. You didn't give up on it. And I reckon you're going to have 15 more shots at this, mate. So I don't know, that's not going to make you feel any better, but thanks, buddy.
Thanks, mate. Thank you.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You can just feel it, the emotion for Brock Feeney. And that is just heart-wrenching.
Well, okay. I would like some sleep now. So I'm going to sleep now. Thank you guys for being here. Fun time. SUPERCARS, fun. Enjoyed it. I don't even know words. I'm just going to end this thing before I awkwardly do this ending. All right. We'll see you later. Tomorrow, F1.